just when we were hearing cherry fragrances are all played out, Sabrina Carpenter, our little queen, comes out with Cherry Baby and it sells out like that. Hello, my gorgeous ones. Welcome to Alicia Budget Beauty. My name is Alicia. Here on my channel, I love all things affordable, fashion, beauty, and fragrance. I do hauls, tutorials, reviews, affordable fragrance reviews, all sorts of fun stuff. So if that sounds good to you, please subscribe, stick around, be a friend. All right, you guys, it was no question when I saw Sabrina Carpenter was coming out with another fragrance, alarm was set. I hopped right on. I grabbed it before it sold out. I was so excited, number one, because I do love Sabrina Carpenter. I've been a fan since before she became super popular, mega little pint-sized superstar. I always really liked her style. That's what really drew me to her. I thought she just was different than the other kind of like pop princesses out there or the child stars of, you know, her time. So I've always really liked her. Plus, I love, love, love Sweet Tooth and Caramel Dream Sweet Tooth, her two other fragrances. And it's so funny to me that when those came out, they kind of became little cult hits, but they didn't sell out like this did because she's so much more mega star, big, popular now. And that thing sold out so fast. But I did manage to get my hands on the brand new Cherry Baby fragrance. So I'm going to tell you all about this one. If I think that it deserves to be a sold out, hyped up fragrance or not, does it live up to my expectations? Are we done with cherry fragrances? I'm going to give you guys all of my thoughts. All right, first of all, packaging, same thing as the other two. I actually have them right here in front of me. The Caramel Dream, the original Sweet Tooth, and then Cherry Baby. I've grown to really like these. Honestly, when I first saw Sweet Tooth, I was like, what are we doing? What are we doing? It's just a pink Hershey bar. I didn't really care for it that much. I've kind of come to like these in their simplicity, in their kitschiness. So I kind of like that she stuck with the theme, but I will say, I think it would be really cool to see her come out with something a little bit more elevated next time. We've got these three. I'm kind of ready to see something different. And I am hoping an espresso fragrance. Hello, I think that's the obvious next choice. I hope that she does that. But so Cherry Baby, same type of packaging. And all right, so when I was saying, are we done with cherry fragrances? There's so many now. There's so many dupe attempts at the Tom Ford Lush Cherry. I have several of them. Not that long ago, I was saying, I think I'm good on cherry fragrances, like unless something's really unique and different. And then I saw she was coming out with this and I bought it right away. So is this anything different? All right, here's how I'm gonna break this down. If you don't own any cherry fragrances at all, I think this is a great option for you. It's tangy, it's fun, it's very cherry in a synthetic way, not in a realistic way, in a Luden's cherry cough drop sort of way. So it doesn't have that medicinal smell of, say, like a Hall's cough drop, but that Luden's very kind of sweet, candied sort of tanginess to it. That's what I really get from this. Do I get all of the other notes that are claiming to be in here? I do not. I don't think this is near as complex as the notes would make you think. I get no chocolate from this. I really don't. I'm trying to smell the chocolate in here and I just don't get it. I get the brown sugar a little bit. It's kind of now like a signature note that you can kind of pick up in her fragrances. I can tell it is a Sabrina Carpenter fragrance, and I think it's that brown sugar in here. I do get the not so much the apple, but the plum. It's kind of a cherry plum sort of tangy fruity hybrid here. And I do get a little bit of warmth from amber in the base. Resins, I don't really get, like the cashmere I don't get in here. Also, you guys, I'm kind of editing this in somewhere, I'm not sure where, because I'd already closed out my video and realized I never brought up that there's floral notes in here. In the middle, it claims to have like 3 different florals. I get 0 floral from this. So if you are someone who hates florals and you were excited about a cherry, don't worry, there's no floral scent. But then if you're someone who's like, ooh, like cherry, fruity, and florals, and some like resins in the base, it's gonna be really, really unique. It's not that either. the notes make it sound like it is going to be this really niche, layered, complex, almost maybe a little bit difficult for some people to wear because it's just not everyone's going to get into things like resins. And I don't get that though. I get a candied, tangy, cherry plum, a little bit of brown sugar, and a little bit of warmth and amber. That's really all I get from this fragrance. Now, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I think, again, if you don't have a cherry fragrance, this could be your one. I think it would be a great one to add to your collection, you know, or if you have one, but all you have is say like Cherry Ambition from Seven Virtues, that one's like a little bit more smoky. There's no smokiness to this one. So if you're looking for something a little bit different than a smoky cherry and you like the idea of a tangy sort of candied cherry, I think this could be for you. For me, it's kind of repetitive in my collection. So I have the Mimic brand, their knockoff of the Tom Ford Lost Cherry. And to me, this smells very, very, very similar. It kind of has a little bit, to be honest, of a cherry car freshener sort of scent. And there's a time and place for that. I don't mind it. I was just personally expecting a little bit something more from this because I do love the other two fragrances so much. So, I mean, this one is that beautiful, fluffy, brown sugary marshmallow type of fragrance. And then we have this one that has that caramel and a little bit of a smokiness. It's like you took the toasty, sugary marshmallow and you lit it on fire with this one. I really, really, really like both of these. I did layer these today. So I layered the Sweet Tooth Original with Cherry Baby, and then I layered the Caramel Dream. And I do think that this is like a worthy adversary of, you know, adding to the collection if you want to layer these. I think it elevates it definitely. On its own, it's a little too one note and simplistic for me and what my collection is now, but I am actually happy to have it now to layer them. I think this combo right here in the fall is going to be beautiful. So I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad either at the price I paid for this. I paid the original price, the price that I've always seen these, but since it did sell out, I'm seeing other sites selling this now for $50, $60. This is not a $50 or $60 fragrance, in my opinion. This is at most a $30 fragrance, just being honest and real. Like I said, I do think it's really fun. I am excited about it. I do think it's fun. I don't feel like that I wasted my money on it. I think Sabrina Carpenter fans are going to be really excited. I mean, hello, put on some red and a red lip, wear this, like you're going to be all cherried out. If you already ordered it, or if you're thinking about ordering it and you get it and you're like, I don't know, don't throw it out. Use it as a layering fragrance. It is a perfect fragrance to add a little tangy cherry to anything that you have. I think anything smoky, like Replica by the Fireplace, this would be really, really pretty with. You could add vanillas to it and have yourself like a little vanilla Coke sort of, actually adding this to a Coca-Cola fragrance. If you have Soda Snob by Sniff, that would be an awesome pairing. Just kind of think outside of the box with it if you get it and you're a little bit disappointed like I was. I have a feeling this is going to be one that the more I wear it, the more I kind of appreciate it for what it is, even though it's not that unique in my collection. I can see myself getting this out to pair with my other Sabrinas more so than my Mimic fragrance that kind of sits at the back of my collection. So that is my kind of first impressions. Wear time, like the other two of hers, this is about a 4 to 6 hours on the skin. You can get longer if you spray your clothing. This does have patchouli in the base, and I don't really smell patchouli in it, which I think is a good thing for me. But I think that does help the wear time a little bit. So it's not a spray on and it disappears. You're gonna get a little wear time out of it. Not the longest either, but it is a very affordable fragrance, so we don't expect that. But that is it, you guys. That is my little rundown of Sabrina Carpenter's Cherry Baby. Let me know if you guys think that you might pick this up and give it a shot. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, have fun shopping, budget shopping, and smelling fabulous. Bye.